All right. Competitive draft. Let's go. Pick one, pack one. What do we got to work with? Price of Fame. Always pleased to see that. Mausoleum of Secrets is a secret trap. So that's exciting. But Price of Fame is really good. Best removal in the format. Well, you don't have to apologize for asking a question. I just don't know is the answer to your question. Pick two. Well, Deadweight in our color. Great removal. Seems good. Pick three. Deadweight in our color. Great removal. Seems good. Pick four. All right. Now we have to make a decision. The best card here is the Guild Mage. The card most synergetic with the cards we already have is the Rhizome Lurcher. Probably playing that Rhizome Lurcher. I want the Guild Mage. That's the card I want to pick. I was just trying to figure out if I could think of a way to cheat it in. We could play Dimir splashing red for value. The Lurcher is kind of a big payoff card in Golgari, though. But if we play Golgari, we probably want to play blue anyways. A Sunhome there was interesting. White-black doesn't really work yet. God, I want that League Guild Mage. Could be a Dimir deck splashing red. We have 3 removal pieces to go with it. Having draws in that would be amazing. Rhizome Lurch is one of the big payoffs, though, for Golgari. I mean, if we have so much removal, though, we might not be trading creatures, so maybe it'd be bad. I'm going to take the higher power card, I think, and we'll see from there. It's my favorite card in the entire set. Taking the Lurcher now, though, so it might just be a straight punish. The other cards in this pack are Unexplained Disappearance, which aren't that interesting. In the Golgari Guildgate, take the Lurcher. This pick, it's pretty open still. This is playable in Dimir and playable in Golgari. I wouldn't mind the Guildgate. Imp's alright, Beetle's alright, but these are both lower power than the Whisper Agent, and also this one suggests that we're picking green. This one's playable in Dimir, but it's not very good. So really between the Whisper Agent and the Golgari Guildgate, I think I'm on the Agent plan. Agent again, probably the same exact discussion. Disdainful Stroke's fine, but not amazing. Radical Idea is totally okay, but Agent's very good. This is looking Dimir colored. There's a Guildgate there. If we want to end up in some green stuff, add Disdainful Stroke, quite good in the sideboard, playable in main deck. I like Dissident a lot in green-black, but we're not looking very green-black. At the moment, we're looking quite blue-black. Maybe splashing red, maybe not. Although we could be green-black. I mean, these are black cards as well. So we don't know yet. We don't know if we're splashing, if we're blue, or if we're green. We have no idea. So it's very difficult to pick a card there. I think the Guildgate's enough. Man, I don't want to splash this in a Dimir deck, though. And this is, if it's main colors, if we're main colors blue, green, black, this is less useful. It's still okay, but it's not super useful. It's an argument for Disdainful Stroke. If this were a Dimir Guildgate, that would be a yes. Or an Is It Guildgate 2? It's tough. I have a feeling we're not going to end up with Rhizome Lurcher in a deck. So I think I'll take the Disdainful Stroke. Alright, these cards, we got the Golgari Guildgate. We'll grab that. It's nice to see now after we had a hard pick and chose a different one. So we get rewarded there. Spider, if we're in that. Silent Dart, if we need cheap removal that's not garbage, that's garbage but useful. I mean, we already have 2 Deadweights and a Price of Fame. You can't have too much removal, but that card is pretty bad. So the Spider is sideboard in a green-black deck. Could still be green-black. Let's take the sideboard, that might matter. Vapor's here. Totally reasonable sideboard card. If we have enough Surveil synergy to play it. We could also take Crab. Crab's alright. Crab's never exciting. It's never exciting to play Crab. I prefer Vapor sideboard over Crab 1. Alright, Creeping Chill is the uncommon. We're nowhere near these cards. Is there a world in which we play that card? Nope. We'll take the uncommon for sideboard. Take the blue card. Take the mana fixing in case we go green and splash. Take the witness. Let's see what pack 2 gives us. Beacon Bolt, Darkblade Agent, Artful Takedown, and Hatchery Spider. Okay, well, still these are only blue cards. Whisper Agents are definitely better in Dimir than they are in Golgari, but they're still okay in Golgari. Strongest card in the pack is probably Beacon Bolt. Second strongest card in the pack is probably Artful Takedown or Hatchery Spider. Hatchery Spider is very slow, but it is quite powerful and limited. If you get it, if you resolve it and it gets you another card, you 2-for-1 as well as developing a 5/7. It's pretty big. That said, Darkblade Agent's right where we want to be, and so is Artful Takedown. We can splash Artful Takedown in a Golgari deck too. Like, this doesn't actually decide anything. And when I splash blue in a Golgari deck, I want to run like draw and removal from blue. So this is totally splashable. We can stay open with this, and it's still strong enough. I like the agent a lot, but it's the least open card. It definitely is Dimir. We have 3 Surveil synergies, so it's certainly good for us, but it's also a common and it's not removal. So I'm probably going to take the takedown. I don't think this counts as a bomb. If this were a bomb, I could call it bomb over removal, but I don't. I just think it's a good creature. So I'm going to take the Artful Takedown. All right, Dimir Guildgate, Dowser, Crab, Pelt Collector. Don't actually love Pelt Collector in Limited. Doesn't have lots of synergies. It's all right, but not great. Crushing Canopy is pretty good too, although sideboard, we have a fair amount of removal. We're looking pretty blue-black, but we might be green still. I think I take the Dimir Guildgate here. Maybe the Crab. Guildgate lets us stay open. Seems a little bit heavy for her. Maybe I take the Dowser. Don't have win conditions yet. Dowser's pretty good. Playable in black-green and blue-black. Best cards, Lava Coil in this pack. I didn't even see it for a second. I forgot we were potentially splashing red. I mean, right now, what's pulling us towards green? Just the Lurcher. Otherwise, we're pretty solidly blue-black, and we could splash red. Could splash red for a Lava Coil and a Guild Mage. That's pretty good, taking the Lava Coil. All right, let's hope for some Izzet Guildgates. Deadly Visit or Ritual of Soot. Wow. I like sweepers, but I also like targeted removal. Taking the Deadly Visit. Severed Strands, Thought Erasure, Passwall Adept. Izzet Guildgate? Izzet Guildgate's kind of where I want to be. Plenty of removal. We don't have good targets. Sacrifice that. Passwall Adept's okay. Dawn of Hope's definitely worth a mention, but not where we're at in this deck. It's basically the only color we're not speculating on. Let's take the Guildgate. I like Ritual. It's very strong. It can be a blowout. It also can be a totally dead card in your hand because you're playing all the things you can. I think that decision pushed us away from Lurchers. Got a lot of removal. It's unlikely we're doing a lot of creature trades. It's between Crab and Dowser and Bats here. What I want is a creature that just ties up the board. Dowser does that. It's just a little bit slower. Crab does it versus weaker decks. This Dowser's a win condition. We'll take Dowser 1 over Crab 1. Less exciting here. We've got a Boros Guildgate, which we don't want. Bunch of cards not in our color. I would never play. And a Wall of Mist for the sideboard. Never happened for the sideboard or just random uncommons. Selesnya looks very open. Look, every card in there. Guild Mage very late too. But let's take the never happened. Here's the Crab or Devious Cover Up. Devious Cover Up is actually my... it's not. I don't like it as much as I like Sinister Sabotage, but I really do like it. I do like a counter spell that hits everything and puts my good cards back into my deck. I think I'd probably play it over a Crab. We have 2 other instant speed removal spells. So having counter spells to hold up means our deck can start acting at instant speed. That seems pretty good for us. Not in love with Crab. Another Disdainful Stroke. League Guild Mage at the end here. Legion Guild Mage. So between the Dimir Guildgate and the Bats, probably already have a Disdainful Stroke. Don't really want a second one right now. Shade's okay too. Represents a win condition, but when I want to save up, when I want to hold up a bunch of instant speed spells, it's a little bit awkward with the Shade. So probably between Bats, we have no flyers right now, or the Guildgate, and I don't love Bats. Take the Guildgate and hope pack 3 rewards us. All right, already passed. I already have a Vapors. I'm gonna take the first Crab. Dazzling Light versus Shade. I really like Dazzling Light. I'll take Dazzling Light. I'm never playing 2 Mesmerist, so I will take the uncommon. Never happened for sideboard, sure. Probably not running 2, but there's Worlds. Take the uncommon, because I'm never playing that Whisper thing.
A kind gesture.
Thank you, Gurnik. Oh, Gurneil K. Excuse me. Gurneil K. Cheers, man. Thank you for the donation. I've been butchering your name twice today. The sub and the donation. My apologies. Ooh, we want both these cards. Zoni is the best card in this pack. Very playable, but we're not playing it. Spybug is basically a win condition for us, and I would love to pick up the Darkblade Agent. But we're going to take the Spybug. It's what we're looking for. Payoff card with the Surveils. We have quite a bit of Surveil. Now Tristani comes by, so we could have been... There's so many good cards just like wheeling by in this pack. Notion Rain's kind of where we want to be. Draw is great for us. Pass Wall Depth isn't bad. How's our creature count? Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's very low. How many playables? 17. 15 playables right now. I'm going to take Notion Rain number 1 over Pass Wall Depth as a playable. So is it Guildgate there too? But I'll take the Notion Rain. Alright, we need creatures and playables. I think a second Dowser is good for us. Not great, but good. Probably better than the Centipede. We can still hope to get another one of the 3-drop agents. Centipede's fine, but it's worse than a low creature count deck and not so great for Dimir. Could splash to Command the Storm, but we have a fair chunk of removal. Is instant speed removal is nice, but I think I need the creature, so I'll take Dowser. Whisper Agent's great. Happy to add a third one to my deck. I need creatures. Better than the Muse Drake, better than the Veiled Shade. Hypothesizzle, I don't even like this card in Dimir. It's alright, but what do we throw at them? Like, all of our cards are value cards, and we're gonna throw fucking Dowsers at them? No. Like, becomes a very painful card to play. I guess I can play it as draw 2. It just always feels bad as a 5-mana draw 2. It's better than all the other cards on the table, though, for us here. So, I'll take it and hope not to play it. Chemister's Insight is not that way. Chemister's Insight is the opposite of that. Chemister's Insight is amazing. Let's take that. Very happy to see that. I'm taking it over a creature because, you know, who needs creatures when you have passion? Let's take another crab as a blocker. Lockets and darts. I feel like I've had this selection of cards for like 10 times now. Still 2 cards underplayable. I might end up main decking. Never happened. Painter's not really a creature. Locket's okay with a bunch of draw. Is it Locket would let me splash? I'll take the Is it Locket. Take a Radical Idea. Take an Is it Guildgate. Hoping for a creature to wheel that I want to play. I'm not seeing it right now. Dazzling Lights. Jesus. I'm never playing Maximize Altitude with such a low creature count. I'll take the uncommon. I've passed this like 25 times. I'm taking the Silent Dart. I mean, maybe with this much mana, I could have actually taken the Invert and Vent. Just against my best nature to do that. Alright, so we're super low on creatures. We are going to struggle to win. We're going to do fine with controlling the game, but man, I don't know how we win. 42 cards out. We're going to have to kill them with Dowsers. It's really too bad that Darkblade Agent. We never saw a second Darkblade Agent. That would have been really nice. I guess we have Devious Cover Up to help not deck ourselves a little bit. We need 2 cards out. Silent Dart's a very easy out. I don't think I want to play 2 Dazzling Lights right now, but maybe. We don't have a lot of Surveil payoff cards, which is kind of a bummer. So we Surveil, but we don't do a lot with our Surveiling. Creature count's very low. 9. I can't play 9 creatures. It's just not reasonable. What do I do all the rest of the time? Fuck me. Do I have to splash green for a Rhizome Lurcher? My Rhizome Lurcher who like requires creatures in the graveyard? Chat. I worry about this deck. We have to resolve a Dowser and kill them with it. That's our plan. Mesmerist. Is it really a creature? Doesn't look like a creature. I feel like our plan is to like play a wish coin crab and draw a million cards and then draw a Dowser and then draw a million more cards. Deadweight better than Disinformation Campaign? As a first pick, yeah. Well, as a first pick it leaves you more open. Maybe we don't need Radical Idea. Alright, we'll run the Mesmerist to make it 10. Because maybe the Wall of Mist too. I don't know. Maybe we run Wall of Mist over Mesmerist. We have enough removal to make this work. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this deck's gonna struggle to win. I remember when we passed the bats because it was early on. Bats would be a good card. So we have no flyers. We have a fair chunk of removal. We have the one spy bug, I guess, our flyer. This is our win condition. Not plural, singular. This is our win condition. So let's hope we hit that regularly. Okay. The wall can't win me the game. Yeah, but look at my early 2 drops. I've got 3 3s and 2 2s. I kind of need them to 3 2s, and I don't want to block with either of these. I need something that can block in the early game, right? First time we run into Boros, we just lose with this deck. No sweepers. Each of our individual choices were fine, and then we started not paying enough attention. Like, there are a couple cards like we took that were maybe a little too greedy. I don't think I'd ever take the Dark Blade Agent over the Artful Tick down there, but man, I wish I had. Yeah, I'm on the wall of Misplan. Dowser just is where we want to be. This is how we win, is kill them with Dowsers, and maybe if we're lucky, the Spy Bug. All right. Anything else? Maybe I could take out Hypothesizel for Mesmerist. That sounds like such a bad trade. I want to run Never Happens. Over like Locket. I like having Locket as a source here. We have a lot of draw, so generally accelerating with a lot of draw is fine. And this draw that we can later crack for cards when we run out of any value at all. I think I'd run 1 mountain. This is 7, 10 islands, 5, 6, so we need to cut this down and put lands in. 7, 8 swamps, 5, 8 islands, 9 islands, 3 mountains. Okay. Alright. Alright, what's the win condition of this deck? Spy Bug. Call this deck win condition and bring it to town.